Since the time of Stone Age man, when images of the animals and men hunting were first used to decorate the walls of cave, we have been fascinated by the captured image. Although it was not until the invention of photography that truly made this fascination into an art form that everyone can enjoy regardless of artistic ability. Out of more than 105,000 entries, 10 outstanding photographs were selected as category winners in the 2017 Sony World Photography Awards Open Competition. German photographer Ralph Graf's Gassing Up at Roy's was named the best travel shot, Flamingo's Soul. The best wildlife image was Alessandro Minichenzi's Flamingo's Soul, taken in Namibia. I am not a wildlife photographer, but when I saw the first time the flamingos on the shallow waters of Walvis Bay I really get crazy, says the photographer. Submerged Field, Colombian photographer Camilo Diaz captured this moment during the European Junior Championship of Underwater Rugby in 2016. Oculus, British photographer Tim Cornbill was awarded Best Architecture Photo for this shot taken in Berlin. Halloween protagonists. This reveler at last year's Halloween parade in New York City might not be the most original cosplayer, but he allowed Greek photographer Konstantinos Sophikaitis to take the Best Street Photography picture at 2017 Sony World Photography Awards. Borderline, named the Best Nature Photo this year. Japanese photographer Hiroshi Tanida describes his photo as the boundary line between blue and white, ice and snow, which appeared in the pond to which then ice came into winter. Tai Chi, a picture of more than 1,300 people practicing Taijiquan at a square inches Wuhan City, China, was named Best Culture Photograph. Number 3 Hearth. The Open Competition's Enhanced category celebrates the best images that have been technically manipulated. Lise Johansson's Number 3 Hearth is part of a series that explore the notion of home. Matilda, Alexander Vinogradov's winning portrait photo was inspired by Matilda, Natalie Portman's character in Leon, the Professional. Sunrise at sea. Not necessary to have money to travel by sea. Just use your imagination. Fabric and paper is all you need, says Sergei Ditz, winner of the competition's Still Life category. National Awards, a subcategory of the Open competition. The National Awards honors the best photographers from 66 countries participating in the competition. Nepal is one of the new participating countries this year. Ej Maharjan's The Believers, depicting a Nepalese Hindu youth during Krishna Janmashtami festival at Bhaktapur, Nepal, won 3rd place. Nepal. Chestnut Avenue, Ales Kamovic took this picture during his first visit to South Moravia, Czech Republic. It was awarded 3rd place. Slovenia. Far from Gravity. This staged shot taken by Alex Andriesi was named the top photo in Romania this year. He describes the photo as his cinematic dreams. Swirl, Kovidlanj, Peter Sabal took the top prize for Croatia when he captured this shot of a kingfisher flying out of the water with a fish in its beak. Happiness, Shaber Mayan is the photographer behind this shot, which took first prize for images submitted from Pakistan. Sleeping Beauty, during a game drive in Lake Nakuru National Park in September 2016 we noticed this lioness on a tree, says Devani Nishithamanjula, this year's best Sri Lankan photographer. Carried together, the boar is the greatest harvest in hunting, guns only 100 large animals, small animals with blowpipe hunting. That day, all the tribes will be celebrated because of the boar. This picture, which was awarded 3rd place, Malaysia, was taken by Edwin Ongwiki. Light from above, Peter Svoboda took top prize for Slovakia. Svoboda says his shot was taken in September 2016 in Sandamadalina, Dolomites, Italy. Beautiful light and humidity stood behind the nice play of light and shadows that morning. I was waiting as the small church was illuminated by the very first rays of sun. The Wanderer, a stroll on a foggy night can be rewarding. In this case, Hendrik Menla went home with 3rd place in the National Awards. Estonia. The Glass Castle. This picture, which won 3rd place in the National Awards, Russia, was taken in a modern residential complex in Moscow. Maasai Morning Ritual. In Magadi, which is in the southern part of Kenya's Great Rift Valley, Maasai Marin sometimes wake up in the morning to a cold beer before heading out to tend their cows near the lake. This is due to the long distance they must sometimes travel from where they live to where grass and water is. It's a sort of early pick-me-up to get the day rolling, says Joseph Wurr, who came 3rd in the National Awards. Kenya, Tabula Iceberg, Jocelyn Cornu came first in the National Awards, France. With this picture taken during an expedition to the Antarctic Peninsula, fisherman, Khalid Al-Spad of Saudi Arabia photographed this scene at sunrise when he was staying in Yangzhou, China. Singapore at dawn, Lester Coming-Hua took first place for Singapore with this photo of Singaporean public housing. Wanaka tree. Linda Kutch of New Zealand tasked herself with a challenge to frame the famous tree in Lake Wanaka in a unique way. Although the scene had been photographed by many, I was artistically challenged to take my own version. The idea was to go on an early morning venture and get a good spot before the sun rose, capturing the glory of an amazing sunrise showering the tree in a golden light. Howrah Bridge. This picture of the winter morning scene under Howrah Bridge in Kolkata, India, was selected as the champion shot in the National Awards, Bangladesh. Local train. Coming third in the Bangladesh category is this scene captured by Moin Ahmed at Tangi railway station. Character. This image was captured off the coast of the island chain of Vava'u, Kingdom of Tonga, says Matt Lanstraper, who took third place in the New Zealand category. Every year humpback whales migrate thousands of kilometers from the cold oceans in the south to the warm breeding waters in the tropical islands on the South Pacific. St. Nadia Ali of the United States took this photo of Gentoo penguins, hunting in the icy cool waters of Antarctica. It was the third best shot taken by an American photographer this year. It's incredibly interesting to see how synchronized they are with their movements and breaths, as they glide throughout the ocean, says Ali.
I hope you had fun watching this video. Subscribe right here and see the magic work.